Attention, if you've had hip replacement surgery and suffered any complications, you need to listen to this important legal alert. Major manufacturers have made billions of dollars available to award legal claims for defective hip implants. Thousands of these defective hip implants have been recalled by various manufacturers. If you've had hip surgery and suffered complications, you may be entitled to receive significant compensation to help you deal with your complications. You may be eligible to receive money to help with medical expenses, lost wages, and pain and suffering. Protect yourself by hiring an experienced trial attorney. Our partner law firms are experts in hip replacement surgery lawsuits. Find out now if you're eligible to receive any of the $2.5 billion HIP settlement fund. Call now for free information. 855-586-1560. 855-586-1560. 855-586-1560. That's 855-586-1560.
In these uncertain economic times, you've got to do whatever you can to save money. One of our biggest expenses can be our cars, especially when unexpected repair bills hit. Not anymore. If you own a vehicle with less than 130,000 miles, is less than 12 years old, has a warranty about to expire, or even no warranty at all, you could stop paying for car repairs. Roadside assistance, towing, and rental coverage are all included. Don't wait for the next repair. Make one free call right now to see if you qualify. If your vehicle is less than 12 years old, has less than 130,000 miles, even if it's out of warranty, paying for car repairs can become a thing of the past. Call us right now and get your car protected before your next repair bill hits. Get protection and no more repair bills. Call 877-229-7271. Again, 877-229-7271. That's 877-229-7271. 877-229-7271.
The United States Zoological Association and Team USZA Animal Miracle Network supports the owners of all species of pets. Our mission is to educate and help people of the world become better caretakers of the animals you have chosen to be a part of your family. Through the Miracle Network, we strive to grant last wishes for the terminally ill to meet an animal of their choice. It's through education we can save our wildlife and make a better place for them to live amongst us. Join the USZA today at usza.us and become part of a world loving animals.
Talk Shit Radio is a Kennedy Studios Productions. The opinions stated by various contributors to Talk Shit Radio and its radio programs are not to be considered as or endorsed by Kennedy Studios Incorporated. Visitors are urged to use their own discretion to draw their own conclusions. All information, products, services, and use of this website is for entertainment purposes only and personal use only. Talk Shit Radio Network does not confirm nor deny the validity or accuracy of the information contained within the website or broadcast. Any services or products provided by Talk Shit Radio Network and its host contributors should be used solely for entertainment purposes only.
Hey, this is Lewis, and you're listening to Talk Shit Radio.
Welcome to Talk Shit Radio. I'm Yvonne.
Hey, what's up? This is Tim. This is Talk Shit Radio.
I have been out on the streets every day except for yesterday.
Okay.
What the media...
Leave the gun. Technical knowledge. So...
Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Talk Shit Radio. I know it's been quite a bit of time since we've been broadcasting at this time. It's been a while since we've been on the air, even. And that's because, of course, controversy. Dum, dum, dum. Silent Miss is over there listening, shaking her head. What, babe? It's because of controversy, right? Let me get your mic up there.
Well, we were also away. Good morning, everybody.
Yes, we were away for quite some time, but I would have been on the actual day we were scheduled to go on, which was the Tuesday after we got home, I believe.
No, we took a break Wednesday.
Oh, the Wednesday. That's right. I would have been on that Wednesday, but as you all know, we've gone through some changes here again at Talk Shit Radio, which, you know what? They are changes for the better because now I get to keep all the money we make, so fuck it. What do you think? Sounds like a better deal, don't it?
Such a deal.
Such a deal. I don't have to share shit with the Brokeback Mountain. Anyway. So, Timmy, I guess, decided that he was going to stay out there at the zoo, which is fine. We'll get into that later. But the way Timmy decided to do this was definitely a real pussy-ass bitch maneuver. Can I put it that way? We'll just put it that way. You don't wait until you're back here to Florida and 20 minutes before you go on to tell your boss and your producer that you're leaving. And you certainly don't lie to my child, my wife, and myself and say that, oh, I'm here for you. I got your back no matter what. I'm your brother. I'm going to help you out through this operation, Mish. I'm going to be here for you for this operation, for you and Lou, to help keep Lou calm, to help you out, to do what we got to do and make this radio station go somewhere. Wasn't that pretty much what he said? I think that was pretty much what he said. Let me fix my mic here. We're still not settled in the studio, but anyway. So that basically, you know, that's kind of in a nutshell what he said. And now let's talk about what he did, which was completely and utterly to the contrary. Huh? Anyway, so meanwhile,
back at the ranch.
Back at the ranch, like Mish says, back at the ranch, we have a show to do. The show goes on as usual. Nothing stops my show. Not even the fact that, you know, I don't have anybody to do it with. It just doesn't stop me from...
only here temporarily.
Yeah, Silent Mish only comes in to help me out in the morning every once in a while. She was being nice and you know, helping Timmy and I out and so on and so forth. But I don't need her. Well, I do need her in here. But I don't need anybody else, really. I've pretty much, you know, I'm past the pissed off stage. I'm past the whole.
I'm hurt.
Upset. Yeah, I'm past the whole upset stage. Past the whole pissed off stage. But now is where it gets interesting because once I get past that pissed off stage, that's when we come to the vengeance stage, and the payback is a motherfucker stage. And the nice thing about my vengeance and my payback is I get to sit back and watch you fuck yourself. I mean, I can't put it any other way. And you already did fuck yourself. And I'm speaking about Timmy. Because in reality, it's only a matter of time before your usefulness runs out over there. Unless you're really good at Brokeback Mountain in it, then you might, you know, stay around a little longer. But what you said yesterday was very interesting. Maybe Travis needed himself a little play toy, so he had Joe keep him there and said, yo, you know, if you got Dustin, I want Travis, or I want Timmy. So, you know, I don't know. I guess we could say Tim went to the dark side. And if he's with Travis, boy, that's a big lightsaber. It's a big son of a bitch, boy, I gotta tell you. Not that I seen his pecker, but his feet are the fucking size of my torso. Am I lying, Michelle? Is that a big son of a bitch or what? How tall is he? 6+?
Green giant.
Yeah, 4'11".
That was Timmy.
Yeah, no, I know. That was Timmy's little stump ass. Anyway, so yeah, Timmy's no longer with us. He pulled the bitch maneuver, and he went back out, and he's living out there in some rat-ass infested trailer. That's the funniest thing, I guess. You no longer are the owner of a company. You now work for somebody else, living in some rat-ass trailer, doing what they say for you to do, when they say for you to do it. Yeah, it's all good now. You're being taken out to dinner. Everything's fun and nice. Wait till your usefulness wears off. You'll be living in the trailer like the rest of the shit crew. You are the company you keep, my friend.
Dancing with the Stars is tonight. I'm very excited.
I don't care about Dancing with the Stars. You know that. Now, you know, I mean, I've had information, bits and pieces been pouring in since this happened, because it's no secret that, you know, I got scumbagged by a pair that really says they're all about one thing, and in reality, they've done completely and utterly the contrary, and you know, shown me just a real scumbag side. Now, I was a scumbag too, and I said something real scumbaggish. But that's because when I did talk to everybody, nobody responded back to me. Nobody wanted to. What are you trying to do?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, that's not how you move that monitor, so don't do it that way. You know, when I tried to get a response back from somebody, or you know, some answers, nobody had any. So what I got to do is get a rise out of people and say things that you know, gets a rise out of them, and those things that make you go, Now, make no mistake, am I capable of doing what I said? Yes, I am very capable of doing what I said. If I don't get answers, will I do what I said? Who knows? You never know. It depends on my frame of mind. Do I care at this point? No. No, I don't care. I've been shown that that world is full of lies, full of deceit, full of very ugly, ugly, ugly people. People who would kill their mother and sell their brother and rob their mother and father for everything they've got for their own name, which is really, really, really pathetic. And to call yourself a man, well, whatever. But to call yourself a man and to continue behaving the way that you do, and being able to kiss your mother at night and go to sleep and with a clear conscience just shows that you're a real piece of work. You're a real piece of work. And what happens to real big pieces of work is, you know, eventually you stack the shit so high that it can't support itself anymore. And then it all comes crumbling down on top of you. And unfortunately, that tiger shit and that tiger piss, it smells. When that shit comes piling down on top of you, you might just get bit. So, I don't know what to say. I have some things I got to get done today that will decide the future of Talk Shit and decide the future of Kennedy Studios. One beautiful thing about it is I just picked up a client that's going to put me into international sports and soccer. You know, right, babe? We just picked up a client that we're going to be, you know, chasing around the soccer fields. Yeah, more to come. But it's an international soccer team, so that's a good thing. All the parents, everything. That's a good thing. And again, I ain't got to share the money with anybody. It's all mine, motherfucker. But you can continue making your $300 a week and living in the rat holes with the rest of the rats and enjoy yourself. I mean, you call yourself a New Yorker. You say you're from Long Island. I wonder what some people that you know in New York would have to say about the integrity you've shown and the character that you are. I am sure they wouldn't be happy. Now, moving on. We have a bunch of shit. What?
Well, I was just going to say that.
What? Oh, I'm going to get back to that fucking douchebag. Don't you worry. I got more to say about that. I'll finish that editorial today. We'll get that up. I've got I don't know, it's about an 8-page editorial. Listen, I was asked to go out there and do a review on the park. I was asked to come out there and see what they do and you know, kind of like give my opinion. Oh, I am. It's just very unfortunate. My opinion has changed. Do I love the place? Do I support the cause? Yes. Absolutely. I love that place, and I support the cause in what they do. But none of yous deserve to be there to have those animals. None of yous. None of yous, because you're all ugly, and you only really care about yourselves, furthering yourselves. Is it really about the animals anymore? I don't think so. I don't see it. Not anymore. May have been at one point, but anyway. What do we have? God, I'm looking at so many reports that have come in since I've gotten home. And it's funny, babe, because the minute, you know, I posted anything to just anything. It was just page after page after page after page after page after page, like this lawsuit. This whole $1 million copyright bullshit.
I thought we were moving on.
We are. I'm just saying, I've got the documents then, to say the contrary on what this whole fucking thing is about. So it's just an interesting thing. I'm going to put up a commercial real quick. A couple commercials. We'll take a break, and we'll be right back. You are listening to Talk Shit Radio Network, everyone. We shall return.
Are you tired of commuting to a job that makes someone else rich, working harder than ever, but getting nowhere? Do you hate spending hundreds of dollars every week on daycare, having someone else raise your children? With our opportunities, you can start earning money as soon as next week. You get to be the boss, work from home, and live a happier life. At Be the Boss Network, you'll find hundreds of work-from-home opportunities that you can literally start today and be earning money as soon as next week. Go to freedom150.com and start earning money as soon as next week. You get to be the boss. Get out of the rat race. Work from home. Go to freedom150.com right now and change your life today. That's freedom150.com. Go to freedom150.com and start earning money as soon as next week. You be the boss. Go to freedom150.com.
Tired of paying outrageous prices for Viagra? Well, we have great news for you. Now you can finally get Viagra at huge discounts. Healthy Man allows you to save up to $500 on Viagra. Why pay U.S. pharmacy prices of $15 per pill or more when you can get Viagra for less than $3 a pill? Call today and get 40 Viagra pills for only $99. This can cost as much as $600 at your local pharmacy. You can't afford not to call us. If you want Viagra at the lowest prices, never pay $15 a pill pharmacy prices again. Get Viagra for less than $3 a pill. Call 1-800-441-3678 today and save up to $500 and get 40 pills for just $99. Healthy Man is fast, easy, and affordable. Operators are waiting at 1-800-441-3678 to take your call now. Call 1-800-441-3678. That's 1-800-441-3678. Again, 1-800-441-3678.
Hey, welcome back to Talk Shit Radio Network, everyone. Sorry about that. We had to take a couple breaks, get some messages from our real sponsors out there. And so anyway, where was I? There's a lot of shit going on locally. I know we got a real serious accident that happened on, that happened on US 19 in Hudson. And I do believe this was a day or so ago. Male and a female, they were on their 2011 Yamaha motorcycle. They were killed Saturday night is when it happened. They were apparently sitting at a light when they were struck from behind a vehicle at US 19 in New York Avenue in Hudson. Well, from what I see, it looks like the bike went pretty far into the car or the pickup truck. It looks like a Ford Ranger, and both people are dead. Now, the real fucked up thing about it is I got a buddy of mine, Henry the Hitman. That's how you guys know him. He's my gangster friend. So yeah, and a lot of people will get to meet him soon. Apparently, he was just sitting at this light, and my buddy Joe was coming up to the light when this happened, and actually seen the bodies before the police got there, and roped them off and everything like that. And apparently, the gentleman who was driving the motorcycle burst into flames. Now, this is just hearsay. This is just speculation. People just telling me stories. That it burst into flames, and the driver burned to death with the motorcycle. Apparently, the passenger, his wife, Laura Ann guesting was thrown, I guess, and was DOA, dead on impact. So the names were James Hernandez. He was age 50, and he was of Bellevue, and it was Laura Ann Gestring, and she was 50, of Spring Hill. They were heading north, and they were waiting for a green light. That's what's really screwed up about it. It was a 30-year-old driver of the truck. His name is Joshua Stalker, and he's from Lamont. Man, it doesn't really say. The motorcycle caught fire and both riders died at the scene. Florida Highway Patrol said no charges have been filed against Stalker. I wonder if they are going to charge him with something, vehicular manslaughter or something. I bet you they'll find evidence of texting and driving or something. 30 years old. There was no alcohol on the scene, nothing like that. I don't know. I don't know. I've got to speculate on that one. I just can't answer for it. Been doing that all week, driving people crazy. One thing that did come out of one really cool thing that came out of the GW Zoo and the trip there was the experience we had. I met some really cool people, and I'd like to name two of the most awesomest people that we met there. Can I not? Hello? Yes? Okay, I'd like to give a shout out to them. They turned out to be really awesome people. Gary Douglas and your wife Anna Douglas. It is an absolute pleasure and an absolute honor to know that you are my friends, and to know that you are Michelle's friends. Travis is Joe's husband, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Travis was cool as hell. Get rid of that little son of a bitch. Get him out of here, Ants. Cat trying to come in the studio. I don't want him in here. Travis was cool as hell. Travis and I had a lot of fun. Travis and I got on them damn four-wheelers, a day after it rained and snowed. There was actually still snow on the ground as him and I went four-wheeling. I'll put the pictures up, but there was a good 3-4 inches of mud caked. I love you too, sweetheart. Have a good day at school. There was a good 3-4 inches of mud caked to that damn bike at that time, but yeah. What you writing over there? Oh, Mama's in the chat room just dropping bombs. All right, baby, I'll see you in a few minutes. Going to take her to the bus stop. Love you, bye. So, yeah, I had a lot of fun. The trails over there were amazing. I don't think Travis thought that I would follow him the way I did. Now, don't get me wrong. I didn't know the trails, so I didn't, go as crazy. He had to wait for me a few times and look back to see where I was, because I was just chugging along in second gear going, getting to know the trails. But, once I seen him and I would, we would rip it. We had a good time. It was fun. Brutus, my boy, I gotta say, Brutus, when you walk out the front door of Joe's house, to get the only fresh air that you could possibly get anywhere near that place. God, Brutus was so cool now. He's probably 7 feet tall, 450 pounds, and he'll swipe at you, grab a hold of you with one of his meat hooks and suck you in and have a little, Scooby snack with your ass. But he's an amazing animal. Anytime he walks by the cage, I was able to, stick my fingers after his head went by the way, in the cage and pet him a little. And I would pet his nose. He would put his nose up to the cage, but I wouldn't go any further in. Like, I would stick the tip of my finger on his nose and just kind of scratch his nose. Just real intimidating, man, because he gets a hold of you. It's all over. I mean, he will either bite your finger off to try and get you in that cage, or he just won't let go. So I didn't put myself in any situation where any of them could get a hold of me. So it was definitely an intimidating ordeal. I refused to go into any of the cages. No, actually, I have to say, I did go in a cage after they removed the tiger from the cage. Then I went in. And I stood in there and made it look like I was trapped. I just didn't feel safe. Not that I was not in not that I was in an environment or a situation that wasn't safe. I don't feel at any time that I was there, I'll be honest with you, that, my life was in danger, that by any of the animals anyway. I think the people there are a lot more dangerous than those animals, just from, the way that they are and the mannerisms that they take on. It's amazing what you learn about people as you get to know them. Now, listen, I have a responsibility to my fans to report what I saw and what I experienced. And I'm going to do that. I have to do that. It is part of the journalistic oath that I did take. You asked me to come out there and take a look at the park and see what it is you do and spread the word if I can. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm trying to be real careful right now with how I put this and what I talk about, just simply because I'm not ready to do this yet. Once my editorial is published, then I'll talk about it all anybody wants. But as far as, I'm concerned, like I said, Gary Douglas, Anna Douglas, Dustin, Joe Exotic's new little boy toy, Dustin. There was so many people that I don't even remember their names, and I apologize if I don't say your name, but there was so many people that showed me such great hospitality that I was so overwhelmed. And I want to thank those people for that. What's going on right now, Mark and your wife, Mark is head of security, his wife is, I can't remember her name, oh my God, the pink-haired lady from up front. We'll just say that. You know who you are. Him and his wife were great. The other woman that was up front working with Mark's wife, and I'm so bad with names, and I so apologize for it. It took me fucking almost the whole time I was there to stop calling Patrick is his name now? Holy shit, I don't even fucking remember. Anyway, this is getting out of hand here. Anyway, I want to thank everybody who was honest and genuine to me, okay? I met somebody else. I met Rick Kirkman. Rick Kirkman used to be on Inside Edition. He was an incredible journalist 10, 12 years ago. He did a documentary called TV Junkie, and it highlighted his addiction and, what he went through. And it took, probably took a lot to do what he did and come, back from that. Are you anywhere better than you were now? Hell no. You're in a place where you ain't going anywhere, bro. I hate to say it. That place is a beautiful place, but it is the place where careers go to die. I hate to admit it. I hate to say it. Don't mind me. I'm smoking my brand new vape pen that I got while I was up there in Oklahoma City. And you wouldn't believe what I paid for this thing. Down here in Florida, it's $110, $120 rig. And I paid probably about $30, $40 less than that. So I was very, very satisfied. I'll have all of her information tomorrow. Going to put a web page up on my web page, so you'll be able to get those exact same prices and that quality equipment that I got right here. Again, let's go back to the zoo, because that's really what this is about now. There's plenty of news here, but you know what? I've got more to talk about when I talk about the zoo. I want to talk about baby tigers and baby lions and baby ligers and baby tilligers and all of that other stuff. And I can only say one thing. Wow. Just unbelievable. The way that whole gene pool works is an amazing setup, an amazing system. Now, have I read so many different articles that are to the contrary and that bash what that all does? Yes, I have. I haven't done my homework. I don't really have a stand on it yet. But believe me, this is ongoing. I'm not going to stop. There's things, there's information, there's bits and pieces of information that I have that I'm going to go over day by day. We're going to address each thing, everything that I was lied to about. We're going to address. Any questions anybody might have, you're more than welcome to jump on the chat room and throw that question right on up in there. But I do want you to keep in mind, if you get stupid in my chat room, I will ban your ass from my show because I don't need you. I don't have to beg for the money that comes in. That's the thing. I don't beg for donations. People want their product on my network, so they come to me. And that's all I got to say about that. Now, as far as Tim's concerned, Timmy, I really wish you luck. I hope that everything works out for you. I hope you get everything that you want. I know I will, and I know I did. I'm just that way, and I may have been upset, and then I went to pissed, but I don't care anymore. That's the thing. What you've shown me is exactly what I've been looking for, and that is the motivation to move on, but to move on in a direction that's not going to be so nice. And now it's just me. I've got nobody telling me what to say, what not to say. Nobody's character that's contrary to mine gonna dictate how my show goes. And that's the beautiful thing about Kennedy Studios, hence my name, Lewis Kennedy. I am Kennedy Studios. I am Talk Shit Radio. Talk Shit Radio, well, let me just put it to you this way, okay? It's the show where we talk shit about everyone and everything. Nothing and no one is safe. And if you don't get that, then you're a fool. So basically, what's going to happen now is we're just going to move on. Like I said, I got a bunch of information I'm going to go over about the zoo, about the things I saw at the zoo, questions I have that weren't answered. We'll give Joe a chance to answer some of those questions maybe if, he wants to jump on and call up one of these days when we're going over some of these questions. Some of the questions really have to do with just basically some of the things that I heard throughout the park, and then through my own research, through bits and pieces that were sent to me. What was told to me is contrary to what I have factual. So we're going to get to the bottom of a lot of it. Will it hurt some careers? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I promise you that. Will it destroy some relationships? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I promise you that. And the reason that is because you people have been lied to just as much as I've been lied to. Okay. First and foremost, just ask Joe to sing a song for you real quick. Ask him to sing one of his own songs real quick, and you'll see that just don't sound the same. And listen, I've got a very expensive soundboard here, and I can make myself sound like John Travolta, but you have to have somewhat of a voice first to sound like John Travolta. Unfortunately, there isn't a computer on this earth that's going to make him sound the way he sounds. All right, so what else we got in the news today? We have police release IDs of 16-year-old boys killed in separate Tampa shootings. Apparently, the police have released the identities of two 16-year-old boys who were killed in separate shootings Saturday night in Tampa. Akam Boswell was shot at 7:30 p.m. in the backyard at 8114 North 17th Street around 7:30 p.m. One shot was fired. And investigators haven't said whether they know if it's foul play or self-inflicted accident. Oh, no, I apologize. That's wrong. See, self-inflicted or an accident. So they don't even know if the kid tried to commit suicide or not. Man, that's fucked up. That is screwed up. All right, so it goes on to read the one kid, let's see, 3 other people were at the scene at the time of the shooting and are being interviewed. Police say neighbors heard shots fired around 6 p.m. The neighbor went outside and found the injured teenager on the ground. Boswell died at the hospital. The second shooting happened around 9:45 p.m. at Taylor Park in Tampa Heights. Authorities say Jamelin Turner was playing basketball and died after being shot. Detectives continue to investigate both homicides. Wow, that sounds pretty damn shady right there, I got to tell you. Don't sound like an accident to me. It sounds like just some random shootings, but sounds like somebody meant to hit somebody with some bullets, that's for sure. Apparently, we have a disturbance at a juvenile correctional facility that the Tampa Police Department had to react to. Tampa police officers responded to a disturbance overnight at the Tampa Juvenile Correctional Facility. 7 juveniles were arrested. All right, so wait a minute. Ain't they already in jail? I got to kind of figure this one out here. It's a juvenile detention center. Oh, wait a minute. They were probably taken to regular jail, charged, and no more gladiator school, because that's what they call it down here. They call that gladiator school. Yeah, I don't know why. I'll let you guys figure that one out. All right, so what do we got on CNN? Did he admit to the killings? This guy's a piece of work. All right, I got to tell you, I've been watching this story unfold. This Robert Durst, the real estate guy, apparently somebody caught him saying killed them all, and that was enough for him to be indicted, and they made a documentary. HBO made a documentary about him called The Jinx.
And that's how they busted him.
That's how they busted him? Was the documentary? They overheard some conversation? Yeah. Nice. What a jackass. That just goes to tell you, hey, and this is a funny reference. You ought to be careful what you say and do when the cameras and the journalists are around. Because whether they're rolling or not, we're always listening. Somebody's always listening. I know I was. Now, I didn't do anything illegal, like, record any conversations or anything on any recording devices, other than, what was said and I heard it's in my head now. But yeah, it was probably, that's what happened. They were sitting around off camera. Dude's like, yeah, I fucking killed them all. Didn't realize dude was over there cleaning the lens on his camera, had it running. No! 12 years later, you're in jail because you did it.
Because of a movie.
Because of a movie, yeah. Oopsie. That's like accidentally losing your virginity. I didn't mean to do it.
You know someone like that?
Yeah, me. I accidentally lost it. I put it somewhere one day, and I could never find it again. I don't know what happened to it. No? No. All right. God, I got so much footage that I have to go through. It's amazing. There's actually more tapes than we thought after going through all of this, Michelle.
Oh, so there might be some more on there?
Yeah, there is.
More stuff?
Yeah, there is. There's actually like 4 tapes. There's 2 tapes over there. I originally thought we only had 4 hours of video footage. It turns out I've got maybe 12, 14 hours and about 3,000 pictures. So I got to go through all of that. I'm going to finish editing the movie we got, which ought to be fun. What?
I was listening.
Oh, you're shaking your head like, yep. Mm-hmm.
So Native American Indians that are out there here in Florida, please, please, please start growing on your own property.
I'm Native American, belong to the Slapaho tribe.
Yeah, Slapaho?
Slapaho tribe. Hell yeah. Call me Big Chief. Talk shit a lot.
Yeah. What am I? Stands with fist?
You are sits with fist because you can't stand that long.
I have a hard time standing.
Right. Sit with fist. Right. It's better than
a cool thing that they're going to do for a cool thing that they're going to do in Clearwater, St. Pete, the beaches is
bitches.
There is no place for employees to park.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
So they have decided to start this ferry service.
A ferry service?
That will take peeps to Clearwater Beach.
Just starting a ferry service to Take the
Want a
peeps
quicker
back.
way to Clearwater Beach? Want to avoid the crush of thousands of vehicles being shoehorned onto the beach every day? Are you looking to avoid searching for a parking spot along the beach?
I hate that.
There might be an answer for you starting today. A new ferry service will run from downtown Clearwater and shuttle passengers over to the beach. The service which will primarily be for beach employees.
I hate that.
During the ferry trial. Ferry's trial.
The ferry's trial?
Will there
be a jury at this trial?
Well, you know where Coachman Park is, right?
Yeah, Coachman Park. Isn't that where you make the left and it's that amphitheater right there?
Yeah, what you're saying. No,
right.
I don't know. But it's going to go from...
Yeah, that's it. I don't fucking know. But
it's
anyway.
going to go from Coachman Park at 9 a.m. And it'll dock along Clearwater Beach Marina and return to the mainland. The ferry operator, Topics Boat Tours, will operate the service from 9 to 9:30 p.m. There are multiple lots available for parking at no cost.
Wow.
Now, see, that's awesome.
Such a deal because it costs how much? But go ahead.
You will have to pay $3 for one way to get there.
You gotta pay toll to the troll.
So $6 versus. Yeah, see, I can pay for the whole day for $6.
For in one of the park. Speaking in the microphone, in one of the parking.
If you take the ferry.
No, I'm saying, but wouldn't it be the same price if we just parked in the lot like we usually do and spend?
No, it's normally like
$8 for the day.
No, like $14 for $12 to $14 for the day, or $1.25 an hour, or something like that.
Oh, okay. I thought it was less than that. I know when I went to Oklahoma City with Joe, holy shit, every hour.
Excuse me.
Every hour, they want you to come and put change in the meter. You all right? Oh, phone's ringing out there. Yeah, every hour I had to go back out and put change in the meter. It was ridiculous, man. Joe gave me like $5 he had in the truck sitting around and change to hold on to, and says, "Yeah, make sure we got the meter going." And yeah, and you know where he got that money, I don't know. You know, I can only speculate, but because of the lawsuit he's got, he's not allowed to have any money. So whatever. Look, I don't have any information on that one right now, but when I do, we'll talk about it. Yeah, that's crazy. That's pretty cool, though, that Clearwater's going to do that. Little ferry service going back and forth. Man, I'm looking around the studio, and I realize how much equipment that I have that I don't need. It's pretty amazing. I mean, I bought a lot of equipment that I really don't need anymore. Especially since it's just me now. I don't need half the shit that I got. I was just saying to our audience, babe, I'm looking around the studio looking at half the equipment we don't fucking need anymore. Because it's only me now. Me now. Me now. It's only me now. She's a little Japanese chick. Me now. Her name is Me now. Yeah. What's her last name, though? I don't know. That's a good one. Yeah, we'll get back to on Me now's last name. Infamous murder suspect Robert Durst arrested. I think this is fucking hilarious. What are you tapping on me for? Oh, you want this? Oh, you want this, huh? You want this? Oh, okay. We'll talk for a second.
Let's see. Weather today. Right now we're somewhere in the 60s. Brooksville's at 58. You can see visibility forever and ever and ever.
Oh my God.
Let's see what.
One thing, I couldn't wait to get back.
There's one thing?
from Oklahoma. Oklahoma, like Timmy was calling it the whole time. Remember? He was saying Oklahoma the whole time.
Go ahead and finish.
Until we got to Oklahoma, and then he stopped saying Oklahoma. Anyway, the one thing that, was great to get back from was the weather. It was fucking cold, man.
Cold.
It was cold. Travis, I don't know how the fuck you do it, but Travis would go out there in jeans and a t-shirt and stand there for 20 minutes and then get cold. It would take me all of about 20 milliseconds, even with every fucking piece of clothing I had on, to get cold. Literally, the only reason I didn't get cold that one day is because I had 3 layers on. I had a pair of long johns, I had sweatpants, and then I put on the biggest jeans that I had. I had a t-shirt or a tank top, a t-shirt, and then that overshirt that I had. Yeah, it was cold.
Yeah. They're going to start opening up a brewing company for beer.
I saw that.
In Lakeland. Opens in a few weeks.
Yeah. I'm talking to this guy. This guy who has a mutual friend of mine, and it seems that this mutual friend this is a pattern now. This is what this person does. I see how she works. So, yeah.
That other.
Yeah.
You just find them all over the place.
I don't know what it is, but
So
the fucking nut jobs are just like attracted to me. Babe, what happened?
Oh, I gotta run.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what
I'm
happened?
not a nut job. I'm just cray.
I'm not a nut job. I'm just cray.
Cray.
Cray. You sound like somebody from down in the hood.
So this guy is 97 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Has been collecting aluminum cans for 10 years now.
Mm-hmm.
He packs the cans from the community and sells them to the center. He made more than $8,000 and earned a nickname called the Can Man.
The Can Man. Yeah.
Every penny Rush made was donated to hospice. So he helped somebody pay. He paid for somebody to live in hospice for, $8,000. Hospice is very expensive, so that was really cool for him. And he's 97 years old and says he loves giving back.
Mm-hmm.
You go, Walter Rush, Can Man, Coward Duck is his name. Big shout out to you.
Enough said, dude. That's pretty wicked. Could you imagine all those years and then handing it over to hospice like that?
A lady this morning, she won.
A lady?
A lady. I heard on the news, won.
What'd you hear?
$125,000.
Oh.
She's a teacher or something. I don't remember because I was half asleep due to memory problems.
Yeah.
She won like over $100,000. She's
Wow.
not taking one penny of it. All of it is being donated to the school.
Well, that's pretty noble. But I am unfortunately
You gotta
not.
do something for yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. I am unfortunately for organizations like that. I am not a charity. This is a for-profit company. So I do have the beliefs that you don't get rich by giving it away. And that's all I got to say about that. Decipher that one, okay? Figure it out. Yes, that's right. That's right. I no longer give a fuck about anything or anyone but how much money I can make. That's it. Because it seems that's the world we live in, unfortunately.
Yes, that is very, very sad.
I tried to be different. You know that, Michelle. I tried very hard to be different. Very hard. But, not no more. So it seems Jeff is on the treadmill. You go, brother. Let's see, what does that say there? How many miles did he run? Oh, that's bullshit. You got up onto somebody else's thing and took a picture of what they did. I'm just kidding. That'd be something I would do. What are you reading over there? It looks like you're pretty in depth.
It's never too old to fall in love.
I saw that.
A Tampa Bay couple that are in their 90s ended up getting married on Saturday.
Isn't this
in front of friends and families?
Okay. Yep.
Fran and Dick will tell you they're proof you're never too old to get married, and you never know where life journey will take you. The path led them to this point is a little longer than most newlyweds. Dick is 95 and Fran is 90. We get along well. That's the main thing. We just sort of clicked. We're very much alike. A Bay Area couple is proving that you're never too old. Why do Bay Area, they write it like 4 times in
I'm
here.
not sure why they do that.
The 2 retirement home residents who are in their 90s tied the knot on Saturday. She is very active, Dick said. Not, well, you get it, and we're being nice.
Yeah.
Always smiling, a great person.
Wait a minute. She said Dick was very nice?
Hey.
Isn't that what she said?
That's his name.
I'm just reiterating what you read.
Correct.
Okay,
and
so
they go to Starbucks for latte.
let me just clarify that she said Dick was very nice. She likes Dick. Is that what I'm understanding? She loves Dick.
Yes.
Wow. That is a really cool relationship.
You know what's even cooler?
90 years old and she still loves Dick.
They act like teenagers.
90 years old, loves Dick, and acts like a teenager. Do you believe that? Wow.
He's 95.
95 years old, he loves to give her the dick. Wow. Dick is a giving man. I'm sorry, I just got a little out of hand with that one.
Nah.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
They plan on going on a cruise for their honeymoon. And then they're going to move.
And she's going to get some dick.
Into an apartment together. Just to finish up that story.
Yeah, no. So Mitch wants to get all away from that dick. I mean, that story.
That's all I got to say about
That's all
that.
I got to say about that.
No way. Oh, my God. This one's for Mikey.
What?
And
Mikey who?
So Mike the mechanic.
Oh, God. Go for it, baby. Tell the whole story.
Well, we're going to shorten the story a little bit.
All right.
Him and his ex-wife came up to New York to pick us up and move us back down to Florida. Needless to say, we didn't rent a truck. We used a trailer and then tarped it so we could go ahead and save a couple bucks because we were young. We just had kids, so on and so forth. Back then, we didn't have phones or beepers or anything. We actually used CBs. And for the young people that are listening, look it up. Google it. It's free. Whatever you got to do. But anyhow, Lou and Mike were in front of us. I was driving Mike and Michelle's van. And out of nowhere, the tarp decided to fly off the top of the trailer. And the mattress was coming at me. Louis and I are very brand new mattress flying at me. And it was almost like in the movie Twister. We got cows. I was like, babe, mattress, 90 miles an hour coming at me. Well, I go ahead and switch pages on my computer, and it says, mattress flies from back of truck, killing Florida man.
Don't!
A man.
Now, our circumstances didn't end up so bad. Nobody died, but death by mattress. Go for it, Silent Mist. This sounds good.
This is Oviedo, Florida. A Central Florida man is dead after mattress. After the mattress he was riding.
What?
On the back of the pickup truck, airborne and dumped him onto the road.
There you go. He done himself an Aladdin.
The Florida Highway Patrol says the accident happened Sunday afternoon as the truck traveled down the Seminole Country Road. Sergeant Kim Montes says the unsecured mattress was on top of some debris he was carrying. It flew from the vehicle carrying 51-year-old Paul Ginther Jr. with it. The truck was driven by 48-year-old Kenneth something. He was taken to the hospital. They're going to continue to investigate.
Nice.
So he was, mattress riding on the back of a truck.
That's
not exactly what happened to us, but dumbasses in Florida.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's, dude, I mean, what the fuck were you thinking? Really? You know what I'm saying? Come on now. You're going to ride. The thing went Aladdin. I guarantee that's what happened. It went Aladdin. Yeah. That's so funny. The wind got underneath it, and off he went on a magic, what is it called? On a magic mattress ride. Is he talking shit? Huh? We got smack going on over there? Huh? Do I have to pull it up and read it out loud? Yeah, it looks like I do. All right. We got smack going on, babe? Answer me. Because I guess it's time I throw the smack down. I hate to do this, but... Yeah. I am living my life. Let me just... Okay. All right. First of all, let me start by saying, okay, yes, I am talking shit. This is my show. That is what I do. You asked me to come out there, okay? The pure bullshit that you're getting is from the company you keep. All of these people that you say talk shit. They go back and forth and tell stories and talk all of this bullshit about, you know, whatever the case may be. That's what they do, dude. All right, so it goes on. No. I never understand why I want to live and treat them the best, you know how, all the fucking time. They don't get their way. You know what? It has nothing to do with anything that you're blowing this up as, because now that I see your real character and who you really are, you actually feed off of this bullshit that you post. You actually believe this bullshit that you post. Let's talk about some things. Now that I know that your ass is listening and your little minions are listening, let's talk about your country music career, Joe. Let's talk about it, okay? Let's talk about how you're a fraud in so many things that you've done. Let's talk about that. Yes, I'm calling you out on the fucking radio. You have proved to me, okay, that you are no better than the people that you despise. You have proved to me that you are a liar. You lie to my face. You lie to everybody's face that works in that park. Okay? You tell everybody bold-faced lies. I've got the documents to prove that they're bold-faced lies. Continue telling bold-faced lies, even when you know the people around you know that you're telling bold-faced lies. I think you believe them yourself. With that said, it's 9 o'clock. We had plans on shortening the show down from 3 hours down to 1 hour, but I'm going to keep going. Because if you think for 1 second, all right, that, you know, my career is over, dude, my career is just starting, and my career grows every day. My listener base gets bigger every day. People want to hear what I have to say. People already know what you're going to have to say because it's the same shit you've been saying. You ain't got nothing new to talk about. It's all about how you've been wronged, how somebody's fucked you. Yeah, I could just imagine the comments and everything that's going on right now, because you know those little fucking bitches are listening. And the funny thing is about these people that you got making all these comments and the ones that are listening and reporting back to you, these are the same ones that are giving me all this information against you. So just so you know, you're as fucking two-faced as your peeps. So the loyalty of all your peeps and all of that, it'll only go so far. That if you're wondering why people just keep walking out of your park, it's just tomorrow morning when you get up, look in the mirror, and think why, why all of this is happening to you. When you steal somebody's name and you try to pretend to be something that you're not, eventually somebody like me is going to come along and is going to clip your fucking wings. Okay. Now, with that said, you keep saying that, your goal in life is to care for these animals and to continue to help people. I don't see really the relevancy of that. I only see you helping yourself. That's all I see you doing. The animals just so happen to be a pawn. Joe, was I moved by your place? Oh, God, was I ever. But unfortunately, I look at things, I watch, I listen, and I can read between the lines. There are so many things that so many people are blind to. That ain't even funny. And I know Michelle's sitting here cringing about me talking because I said I wasn't going to go down this road. But, hey, you know, talk shit is what I do, pal. You picked me. I didn't pick you. You sought me out. I didn't sought you out. Just remember that, okay? And now you're going to get all pissy and your little fucking beat up little fucking pussy's going to get fucking all bunched up because I still have something to say. Wait. Wait. This is only day one that I'm back on the air. I have yet to begin. And as far as time for people to just grow the fuck up and get a life, you're right, Joe. You're right. It is time for you to grow the fuck up and get a life. Because the riding off the coattails of everybody else, the riding off the coattails of the death of your brother, that time is over. Okay? You can no longer ride off the coattails of someone who is dead. You can no longer hide behind all of those animals and say what you're trying to do is noble. You can no longer have all of these women pay your way and use them the way you do to further yourself and make yourself look squeaky clean. When you and I know, Joe, you and I both know you are not squeaky clean. And I've got a lot of the things on you that you say you're squeaky clean about. I have the documentation. It'll all come out. Like I said, it'll all come out. You asked me to do this. So now you're going to get exactly what you asked for. How does the saying go? Be careful what you wish for because you just might not like it when you get it. So, with that said, I run the show 5 minutes early. Joe, you and your little bitches, minions, you know, Brokeback Timmy, because that's his new nickname, by the way. It's Brokeback Timmy. You guys have fun out there, because I know I'm going to have fun with this. I've got tons and tons and tons of things to talk about. And unfortunately for you, you made an enemy you shouldn't have. So, Talk Shit Radio Network, everyone. Yeah, we're having a good time. We got some shit going on in the chat here, do we? Somebody talking shit in my chat room here? Let me get back over to that. Let's see. Maybe I can go spank somebody in the chat room and set them straight before I end the broadcast. What do you think, hon? Let's see. No, it's just John. Hey, there's one of the minions now. Like I said. There's who's reporting back to Joe. Everything that I'm saying. And I really don't care. I don't. This is what he wanted. I was invited out there. I want everybody to remember that. We were invited, okay? We were given access. We were asked to form an opinion. I did. I have. Unfortunately, the news agencies that it's going to go out on are just vast. Very, very vast. And my report, the editorial that I've done, let me click over here. It is about 3,000 to 4,000 words. I think I'm up to 8 pages now. And it just goes on and on and on and on and on to, you know, to tell about my experience about the GW Zoo and so on and so forth. Now, you know, it doesn't have to do with anything that I talk about, anything that, you know, was done by Timmy. And in reality, Joe, you've made this about you just by saying stupid shit because this really had nothing to do with you other than I knew where I stood with you. I just knew at that point that I couldn't trust you because, you know, a real businessman, a real person that calls me their friend, okay, and that wants to do business with me, a radio station in Florida that could either help or hurt you, a real friend would have come to me and said, hey, yo, your boy over here, he just asked me for a job. See, that's what New Yorkers do. But, you know, I guess in the South or the Midwest, whatever you want to call it, you guys are fucking, you know, blinded by cat piss or something. I don't know. You don't fucking think straight. But this is the result of what happens. Timmy, you should have known better. You should have known this was going to happen. You, of all people, know the type of person I am. As far as the threats that I made, listen to me. Got a fucking rise out of you, didn't I? Nobody wanted to answer me until I say something that you don't like. Well, now I got answers, don't I? Okay. Well, you're going to get answers. It just so happens you're not going to like the answers that you asked the questions of. You got anything else, Mish? What's this Tampa police respond to? No, we did that one already. What? Did you see the fire that happened? You look pissed. You look pissed.
I'm pissed because there was a lot of time, a lot of love, a lot of things that were said. Just the way that things went down, and then you throw in a bunch of hotheads that have been hurt by other people, and it's sad that I had to spend my recovery worrying and thinking about people telling, oh, I love you guys, and vice versa, and we're going to go together, and in a blink of an eye, things change. I don't understand. I'll never understand. I definitely went out there, and I promised myself I was going to have a good time. I would have no worries. I wouldn't think about possibly coming back and finding out news that I might be dying or that I might not watch my little girl grow up. I enjoyed everybody that I met. I had somebody tell me that they inspired me. I met people that actually...
Oh, yeah. There were actually some genuine people out there.
Wonderful. And interacting with the little children that, paid to come to see the zoo and talking to their parents.
I guess another thing that pisses me off.
And then to turn around with less than 24 hours and to turn out this way just completely and utterly breaks my heart. And that's all I got to say.
Yep.
So whoever's listening.
Now, I just read Joe's whole post, all right, from top to bottom. I only read, bits and pieces. And it goes on to say...
It has nothing to do with Tim getting a job. Nothing.
No.
With Tim, I told him how I felt.
Yep.
You looked me in the eyes. You told me you had my back at least through surgery. And Joe, knowing that you're sick and I'm sick, a couple days you could go without a cameraman.
I'm sorry, but now I question that.
Without a cameraman, a couple days. But loyalty shows, and
yes,
I'm glad.
It does. Yes,
and I'm glad that I feel that I will not waste my breath, my heart, my life trying to be angry or being angry at the people that hurt me. I'm not going to do it.
Oh, I'm not.
And the reason why I'm making the face is I don't want to.
I don't fuck with you. You stupid ass bitch. I ain't fucking with you.
So, whoever is listening.
Yeah, listen.
Take it or leave it.
Yeah, take it back to Joe.
I didn't say I have never called any names of Joe or Tim. Never. I have never disrespected you in your home or
apparently
in your job or in your place or your
I think he actually,
friends or family.
I think you actually went above and beyond while we were there, Michelle. I think you cleaned his house for him. If I remember correctly, I think that was just no, you didn't. I think you did things for them that I don't think his own employees would do or do. You know what I'm saying? So am I bothered? Am I bothered that he wants to play a fuckboy game like this? And that's what it is. It's fuckboy games. Look up what a fuckboy is. It has nothing to do with homosexual references. A fuckboy. Okay, well, just figure it out. Timmy should know what a fuckboy is. He plays that role every day. Every day. I just want to know, how's it feel to go from being the star of the show to just one of the crew?
I don't know. I don't understand how grown men can't answer a phone or make a phone call or have a conversation or anything.
Before it got to this point right here where it's at right now.
That's it.
It wouldn't have got to this point. I wouldn't have said a fucking word on the air. Okay, if I didn't see this dumbass fuckboy post that I see, or if I would have got a phone call. But now that it has gone this far, I, because of who I am, my personality, and the name of the show is called Talk Shit, okay? Did you not think that, I guess you were confused about who I was and what I do. I guess I didn't make it clear enough about the type of person that I am. I guess you didn't hear me when I said I am a vindictive motherfucker. Did you miss that? Were you not fucking listening, or did you take me for granted? Because if you took me for granted, that's your own fucking mistake, okay? You never, ever, ever take anybody for granted. All I gotta say, last and final fucking word for today, and we'll be back tomorrow with Talk Shit. You little bitches can have your fun over here, and I got more important things to do. I got some more money to be made. I got a very important meeting today, and it's going to be a beautiful thing. My thought of the day, actually I have two thoughts of the day. One's to comment on Joe's thought of the day, okay? His thought of the day is you only destroy yourself by trying to destroy others. Have a great day. You're right, Joe. You're right, because the more that you try to destroy other people, which you do on a daily basis throughout your park, throughout your show, the more you only destroy your own credibility, okay? Me, as a journalist, reporting on the things that I see and hear and witness, I'm just talking shit, buddy. It's what I do. Rick used to be a journalist. You should ask him what it's like to have this power. It's a nice thing. Make no mistake, anybody can do it. I gave you guys the website, but if you abuse it, I'll have it yanked from you. Just like, well, thought of the day. Sharks are born swimming. Talk Shit Radio Network, everyone. Have a wonderful day.